Admittedly, it doesn't look like much now, but the land that the former County Fair Mall in Fort Erie sits on is about to get a huge makeover. In an announcement made Thursday, the region announced that the property will be the new home for Gilmore Lodge.
Instead of 80, we're going to have 160 places in this long-term care facility, which will be located right here. And as I said, we know that many of the people that occupy Gilmore Lodge are originally from Fort Erie. So that was one of the reasons why the expanded facility is being located here. Regional Council determined that that was the best location. But we have all of the infrastructure here now. We've got the roads, the sewer, the sanitary sewers, the storm sewers, the water. It's on the transit route. So we've already got the existing infrastructure, so we don't have to build anything new.
3 regional homes operated by the region must be upgraded by 2025 to meet new provincial building standards.
Gilmore Lodge, Upper Canada, and the Lynnhaven facilities now are in need of some renovation. And instead of renovating the existing home, we purchased a new piece of property here. It's 11 acres. It was once a mall in Fort Erie. Now it's going to be a long-term care facility.
When complete, the region hopes that the site will not only host a new and improved Gilmore Lodge, but also some additional services for Fort Erie seniors.
And the whole idea of this campus-style build is an incredible model. And what it does is it puts the long-term care facility in the middle as the central spoke, and then all around it are ancillary uses, whether it's commercial, residential, age in place. It's going to be an incredible campus-style community here.
There was some concerns about what does the environmental look like underground and how do we deal with that properly. I think we've got all of that under control now. I think when we buy the property, it will be cleaned up by the previous owner, and I think we'll be ready to go as soon as we've got our design plans in place and shovels in the ground.
The announcement represents another investment in Fort Erie by the region, and is also further evidence of a strong working relationship amongst elected officials.
This does 2 things. Number 1, it reestablishes the region's commitment to the town of Fort Erie. We have been the recipients of an unprecedented amount of infrastructure funding over the last 3 years, and that's great news. But what this also does, it revitalizes this corridor, this commercial corridor, and it's going to help all our small business owners out, and it's certainly going to help our residents out as well.
The region has been very good. As Sandy mentioned, he and I have worked very effectively together. We have split up the work there at the region. We're sitting on different committees so that we're completely familiar with what's going on. We speak frequently. We share a lot of information, and it's been a good partnership. So we're quite pleased with the extent to which the region has invested in Fort Erie, and we believe those are wise investments because Fort Erie is a growing community and has tremendous potential being on the border and at the site of one of the busiest border crossings between Canada and the United States. So the trade and the tourism that crosses that border both ways is significant.
Officials will now turn their attention to demolishing the mall and preparing the site for a 2019 construction start. In Niagara, you're watching The Source.